So spill the tea on the guy you're talking to. Hey guys, so I'm gonna do a Q&A, and I wrote down some questions that are like to get to know me, and I've also asked people to ask me some questions. So let's get started. So the first question is, where were you born? So I was actually born in Joliet. I don't remember living over there because I was like a year, I think, and then I moved like to Berwyn, but it's like near like Naperville and like Plainfield, so it's like quieter over there. It's like a whole different like type of way of living. The next question is, how old are you? I'm 16 and I'm gonna turn 17 in October. Any pets? I actually have 2 dogs. So here's Snowball, and I got her when I was like in 2nd grade, and she was already like 4 or 5 when I got her. My point was that she's turning 13 this year. And here's Canela. I got her like in 6th or 7th grade. But yeah, she's like 4, pretty sure. The next question is favorite movie. My favorite movie is actually Coraline. I've watched it like so many times. I remember every single line.
This chicken is good. Hungry, aren't you? Do you have any gravy? Well, here comes the gravy train. Choo choo. Another roll? Sweet peas? Corn on the cob.
Favorite place is Ecuador, definitely, because I have like the majority of my family over there. It's like such a pretty environment. If I could bring the people that I live with here to Ecuador, I'd really live over there. The next question is 3 fears. One is deep oceans. I'll put a clip so you can understand that. A big creature's just gonna come up and just grab me, like And then the darkness, like just looking into darkness or being in the darkness just gives me anxiety. Like I feel like something is gonna pop out of nowhere. Like if I can't see what is going on, like no. And then being stuck, like if I can't move or like I don't have enough space to move, literally gives me anxiety. It's so scary. Like when I was little and like my sister would like jump on me and like grab me and I couldn't move, I'd literally cry because it's just like so scary if I can't move. Like Now to questions that people have asked me. Who are the closest people you have as family? I'd probably say Eric and Annalise would be the first, because they're definitely the longest friendship, and I sometimes honestly forget that like we're friends with them because they're like another family to me. We literally grew up together. And then I could say Kiara and her little sister and their family. They're another long friendship that I have. We could be mad at each other, but like we stay friends like at this point. For my sisters, I have 2 sisters. I'm the youngest. I have one that's 22. Her name's Kimberly. And I have Monique. She's 17 and we're 10 months apart. Here's a picture of her. What do you enjoy the most about high school so far? I feel like figuring myself out was like a fun but like also stressful. But like figuring where you go, just you have to be patient with it, and you're gonna have like ups and downs where people leave you, but you just have to go with it. Like it's a part of high school. The next question is, so spill the tea on the guy you're talking to. So I'm not gonna say names because nobody needs to know that, but we've been talking for like a couple months, since like pretty much all of quarantine. We've hung out a couple times, but yeah, just a really nice guy.
Hi.
Okay.
Yeah. Next, favorite show. So far I haven't found a show that could top this one. but The Vampire Diaries literally has made me cry. Such a good show. I'm on the originals right now. I pretty much just like supernatural shows. They're just good. Like, I don't know. An embarrassing moment. I'm a very clumsy person, so I don't really know. I can't really think of one. There's just too many. But one moment in kindergarten was we were coloring, and I specifically remember I was coloring a cloud, and the teacher was like all like singing cleanup or whatever, and I didn't clean up because I had one cloud left. So I was like, I need to finish this masterpiece, you know, like. And then the teacher comes up to me and literally, I'm literally traumatized. Like, I remember she was so close to my face and she screamed at me and she's like, I said clean up, and when I say clean up, you have to put away the markers. You can't keep coloring. Like, and she literally snatched my artwork, snatched my marker, and I was just literally wanting to cry, and everybody was staring at me. But then once I got my artwork back, she finished the cloud for me. I was like,
okay.
Pet peeves. When people eat with their mouth open or really loud, it's just, why? You can control that, so just eat properly. Does pineapple belong on pizza? No. Just straight up no. Definitely no. I've only had it one time in my life, and that was because it was like the middle of the night and I was hungry in Ecuador, and they don't have like that many topping choices, and the guy chose pineapple, and I was just like, so we ate it, but no. Biggest accomplishment, when I graduated middle school with NJHS, National Junior Honor Society. It's not that big of an accomplishment because it's middle school, but I feel like that's like a step to like joining it in high school. So the moment in high school I found out I was in NHS, so hopefully I could stay in it and graduate with the rope. But here's the middle school one. It has like the tag on it. Best and worst memory. My best memory I could say is being in Ecuador in general. It's just every year it's always a good year. Just the environment over there is just so different. It's so much better. So the worst memory I'd say is when I was young. I don't know, I was almost like, it was like before I started school, but my mom, she wanted to get her papers and she was like figuring all that out, and instead they told her that she had to leave. Like, she couldn't get her papers here, she had to get them in Ecuador, so that was like a whole process. So they made her leave. She had to leave for 9 months, and it took a long time to get her papers, and I couldn't talk to her on the phone because it was just like heartbreaking that like she wasn't with me anymore. Like, I didn't understand it because I was young, so just hearing her voice and not seeing her was hard for me. So I would never talk to her on the phone, and when she got back, it was like hard for me to have that connection with her again. So yeah, that was like a bad time in life. What do you regret? I regret when I was little, my parents finally got me my passport to like meet my grandparents, my mom's parents, and I didn't go because I had a connection with my mom. Like, I was like attached to her, and she couldn't go because she didn't have her papers yet, so it was only gonna be me with my dad and my sisters, and I decided not to go. Like, I was like crying, and I really wish I did because that year I was little, and the time I went in 2010 for my parents' wedding, and I was already grown, so like I don't have baby pictures with my grandparents or like young pictures, and that really sucks because like my grandpa passed away 2 years ago, and like it kind of sucked that I don't have that many pictures with him or memories. I have, but I really wish I did make more. If I could have a superpower, what would it be? I feel like I would want to have speed because like I'm just like really lazy in the morning, and I drag at everything, and I procrastinate. If you're friends with me, you know I had speed so I could have maybe a little more motivation to finish things quicker. If you have lost friends, how did you feel during that time, and what did you learn? When I had a friend and I lost them, I was really close to that person, and it was hard for me when they like ghosted me because it was just like a dumb reason. But it took me some time to realize it, like I couldn't do anything about it, like you can't control it, and it sucked. But like I just learned, if you put your part in, like you already did that. If that didn't work, then they have to put their part in. If they're not going to do it, then they're not going to do it. So you just have to move on. What is your zodiac sign, and do you relate to it? I'm a Scorpio. One thing I know about Scorpios is that they say they have like closed up feelings, and I feel like that's true. I'm a lot better with my feelings than I used to be. My friends know like that I don't really tell them how I feel, kind of deal with it on my own. Even if I try to like express myself to somebody, I just don't do it in the right way. I only understand myself and I can't really express myself. So, what is my race? Both my parents are from Ecuador. I go there a lot. I've been there a couple times. It's in South America, for like the location here, but I'm very proud to be one. Like it's different from like other cultures. Some vibey songs that I listen to. One could be Hot Rod from Dayglow, it's a good one. And another one could be Pretty Girl by Claro, I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. I'll put the names right here, but they're both good ones. I have a lot more, but those are two. My dream car. Honestly, I've never really thought about that. I don't know. But I know one day in my life I want to have a blue car. I don't know. I just always liked blue cars. I don't know. If you could do anything with your friends, what would you do? Honestly, with my friends, my first choice would probably try to be out and like go to like somewhere like Starved Rock, if you've ever been there. It's really pretty, like a hike or something. On a scale from 1 to 10, how much do you say you like cheese? I'd say almost a 10, like a 9.5. Because when I was little, I literally loved cheese. Like I was short, you know, a little kid. So I'd always cry like when people wouldn't grab me the cheese because I just like eating the cheese like by itself. But now there's like some cheese, like the fancy cheeses are usually nasty. Majority of cheese, they literally just, they're so good. Okay, so those are all the questions that I have answered. That's basically like kind of the basics of it. Some are kind of random ones, but I hope you enjoyed the video and learned a little bit more about me, and be back for my next video.